Well, the Hildibrand adventures have gotten very weird. We have a clone of the Inspector that is wildly mathematical. We played as Godbert, of all things, but we're still missing our alien friend. So I think we should head right back into it. It's time for some more Hildibrand adventures in Endwalker, Delian, by Agents Unknown. Aww. Look how cute he is! Just snoozing. Delian is trembling with barely contained enthusiasm. Jake, eager to resume our investigations? I know I am. Oh, hang on. Do you recall that scrap of alien starship we recovered? Well, Inspector Brandehild has employed his unsettling calculative capacity to extrapolate the damage to the greater hull, and he has concluded that the vessel would be incapable of flight without extensive repairs. Our most likely scenario, then, is that some unknown agent made off with the starship wreckage, along with PuPu's acquaintance. Fortunately, I have a fair idea who this unknown agent might be. After all, there's a singularly shadowy cabal with a history of concealing extraterrestrial activity. Actually, let's head over to Kama first. The Inspector and the others are staying in a dwelling there, and I'd rather not explain myself twice. Okie doke. Speaking with Hildibrand. Look at all these people. We have a perfect legend. We have an archmage. Aethernet. Off to Kama. Alright. Elephant people. Are you gonna say anything? Not sure if friends will be staying here a while longer, it seems. I do hope it's not my house that has brought them all this bad luck. No, it isn't. Oh no. A most terrible development. Uh-oh. Oh, Jake, I'm so worried for Master PuPu. He's just sleeping, right? This may not be the best time to share my conclusions. He's just sleeping, guys, right? Right? 'Tis horrible misfortune, Jake. Calamitous even. Poor Master PuPu has fallen gravely ill. He's so bluish green. More so, I mean. Could he have caught a cold? I suppose it was quite chilly up there in Garlemald. PuPu is an alien. Who knows what extraterrestrial diseases might be ravaging his body? Nashu? Nashu's delights are the best medicine for whatever ails you, as the Inspector himself can attest. Nashu? Not the time. Good gods, Nashu, you blow our host domicile to pieces. Put them away. Ahem, if I may. When I was cloned from the Inspector, certain gaps in my knowledge were patched with supplementary data from the starship's archives. This information included an encyclopedic knowledge wow, my reading tonight is bad. This information includes an encyclopedic understanding of Master PuPu's physiology, which should be sufficient for me to diagnose his condition. A Xenoman hybrid mind. That explains the impossible calculations. I have it. Master PuPu is afflicted by a terrible case of the common cold. Gods grant me strength. As a visitor to Aetheris, Master PuPu has no prior exposure to our maladies. He is thus particularly susceptible to infection and more likely to experience severe symptoms. Aha! 'Tis just as I surmised. We must put aside the case until we have nursed our stricken companion back to health. But even if it's a common cold, isn't there a risk that our medicines do him more harm than good? They almost certainly would. Based on the results of my analysis, however, I believe I can synthesize an effective remedy. We need but gather the ingredients. Then ingredients you shall have. So, what are we gathering exactly? Most of what we require can be drawn from Master PuPu's collected samples. Otherwise, there are only two which we lack. The first of these is the liver of a giant tortoise. A suitable organ can be extracted from one of the cachapa which wander salt winds welcome. Ah, the slaughtering of a monstrous opponent. That sounds like a job for Jake. Yeah, thanks, Hildibrand. I'll be glad to do a little bit of killing. The other material in question is a rare fungus known as damp shroom, which I am hoping can be found among the Great Works' extensive stock of alchemical regions. Very well. Nashu, Delian, and I will scour the alchemist's shelves. Meanwhile, I would ask that you remain here and keep an eye on our ailing patient. Inspector Brandahild, you're such an expert in all things Thavnair. Oh, I wouldn't say expert. Simple conclusions from simple observations, nothing more. As I said, I am hoping the alchemists have the damp shroom we need, but it really is quite rare. Once you have the tortoise liver, would you be so kind as to assist the others in procuring the fungus? And let us not prolong Master PuPu's suffering a moment longer. It seems we have a job to do. Further discussion of the abduction will have to wait. Oh, poor little guy's sick. Any other words? Yep, okay, same words. Just wanted to double check. Alright, Slaya Kachapa to obtain a giant tortoise liver. And that's going to be over there. Yeah, let's just warp there. Alright, hop on the cloud. And let's roll. And we got a couple of dots up here. There they are. Level 80 Kachapas, or Kakchapas, or everyone. I'm not sure how to pronounce that. Doesn't matter. It's dead. Alright, back to speaking with Hildibrand. Return to Razatan. Wait, hang on. Oh, it's over here. I almost warped to the wrong destination. But nevertheless, it's just another simple 100 guild warp. Alright, Hildibrand. Where are you? There's the Akasadara youth. There is... oh, so many quests. So many quests. Alright. Hey, look who it is! It's a stalker! Not you. Who knew a lamp shroom would be so difficult to find? Delian? Your mission was successful, I assume? Ours is... ongoing. I'm real curious. Jollook, you got anything to say? Rather enjoy gazing out upon the 8th right from here. Its gentle spinning never fails to stimulate the mind and calm the heart. Perfect when I'm struggling with one of my alchemical creations. Alright. I thought he was a part of this, but looks like it isn't. Ah, Jake, I have every confidence you would bring us a suitable liver. Alas, the dank shroom yet eludes us. The alchemist said the fungus has few applications, so they don't bother to stock it most of the time. Then I must put my keen inspector senses to work. Stand back whilst I attune myself with the essence of the dank. Oh, jeez. Are they gonna do like a weed reference? Damp. The word is damp shroom. And you'll forgive me if I have no faith in your abilities. 'Tis close, my friends, and getting closer and closer even as we speak. I hear you folk are in the market for damp shrooms. I might have some to sell, if you're interested. Trustworthy trader. Bull. But how? We certainly are, my fine fellow. Right then, if you will give me a moment to retrieve the goods, we can finalize our transaction up on the perfumed rise. There's something in my eye. I think it's just an eyelash. You know, other than my finger. Was it genuine clairvoyance or sheer coincidence? I'm not sure anymore. Though, in all fairness, when it comes to Inspector Hildibrand, preternatural perception is one of his least baffling talents. In any case, we should hurry to the rise and take this man up on his timely offer. Listen, I don't care if he's a Lalafell. Stalkers are not funny. Stop making that kind of joke. So how far off do I need to go for this? Oh, it's not that far off. I don't need to jump cut this. Because we are right over here. Wait, at the designated location. Delian? I wonder, does this not strike you as a touch convenient, if not contrived? Nashu? The inspector saves the day again. Hildibrand?
Our quest for medicinal components nears its end. Stay strong, Master PuPu.
Alright. I need to know which bush is the little guy hiding behind. It's not this one. It's this one. There he is. Holding the two sticks like a bush. I will admit that is kind of funny. But still, stalker humor. Don't. Please. Stop. Alright, let's get ambushed. Let's just wrap this up. Ah, you're here. Good, good. And here's the damp shroom, as promised.
Oh ho, glad we are for your assistance.
Not so fast. There is still the matter of payment.
Of course, of course. And how much do we owe you, my good man?
Consider the extreme rarity of the fungus in question. I couldn't let it go for less than 1,000,000 gil. 1,000,000 gil for one measly mushroom? That's outright robbery. A bargain, I counter. You would pay tenfold my price in the markets. I thought to do you a kindness in light of your urgent need, but I am more than willing to find another buyer if you wish to spit upon my generosity.
Nashu, how fare we for coin?
We're plumb out, Inspector.
Ah, then this is a prickly prickle. What are we to obtain such sufficient funds at such short... Okay, where are we to obtain sufficient funds at such short notice?
Why are you looking at me? He knows I have 4,000,000 gil on hand. 1,000,000 gil, was it? Or, my personal favorite, I have an orchestration roll collecting problem. Gotta buy them all. Spent the last of my savings on Return to Oblivion. This is the one joke I knew from the Endwalker raid, because this calls out so many people. The Return to Oblivion is such a good song, and people ran the Savage version of the Eden raid so many times, and a lot of people never got it. But, 1,000,000 gil, was it? I'm too kind-hearted. I mean, it's not like Hildibrand couldn't just beat it out of me.
Shake, our savior in every sense of the word.
Give that man nothing! I'm guessing this is Brandahild. Or... Oh? We have you now, deceitful scum! Your swindling days are over! Razatan City Guard, at your service. We received reports of this man's questionable activities and have been keeping a close eye on him ever since. Damp shroom is a rare find in the bazaar, to be sure, but only because there's no real demand for it. The price this charlatan quoted was, quite frankly, ludicrous. But thanks to your ignorance and poor judge of character, we were able to catch him in the act. As a token of our gratitude, you're welcome to keep the fungus. Assuming you still want it?
Yes, very much so. That is very, magnanimous of you.
Bah, you think I enjoy tricking fools out of their coin? If that bastard hadn't declared my job redundant, I wouldn't have needed to stoop so low. He blames a rising star among the merchant princes for his woe. Van Hootie, I believe his name was, purchased the trading consortium where the man was working, which led to a restructuring of the hierarchy. Put a lot of people out of work. Yep, that'll happen.
Van Hootie, Van Hootie. I know that name. Something about an acquisitions deal gone sour? Father was willing to sell him a slice of his Hanish enterprise, I think, but balked when the man offered to buy our family business in its entirety.
Truly, there is no telling how deep the coffers of this Van Hootie are, nor do any know the secret of how he amassed such kingly wealth so damnably fast. There are whispers, though, that he solved alchemy's oldest and most legendary of problems, the transmutation of base metal into gold. Unlikely to say the least, but whatever the source of Van Hootie's riches, he shows no reluctance in spending them. He's bought a historic temple to serve as his home and commissioned a private airship among other extravagant expenditures. Nice for some, eh? Cora, that swindling case has barely started before you solved it, Inspector.
Ah, ha ha ha! All in a day's work, my dear Nashu. I believe our business upon this scented hill is concluded. Let us hurry the ingredients back to Inspector Brandehild, shall we?
Nod. Oh?
Oh no!
I may have modified his lordship with the secrets of divine manifestation, but the stench of failure yet clings to me. I must redeem myself in his eyes by crushing my most hated foe. Wee-hee-hee! And there goes the Lalafell Stalker. Alright, back to Razatan. The nighttime music here is so good. Okay, back we go inside the house. Speed this up a little bit. Alright.
Your suffering nears its end, Master PuPu.
Stellion. After all that, we paid not a single gil for the damp shroom. The manifestation of such windfalls must be another facet of the Inspector's uncannily good fortune. Nashu? If Inspector Brandehill's remedy fails, we can always try my explosive cure-all. Can we not? And
Inspector Hildibrand tells me you have the liver to go along with his damp shroom.
Yep, we now have the glistening liver of a Salt Winds Welcomes Cachapa. A fine specimen, thank you. I will be mixing the ingredients in the starship, so let us convey Master PuPu outside that we may administer his medicine as soon as it is ready. Aww. It's sad that he's sick, but he's so adorable.
This should be sufficiently remote. I'll have the craft come to us and we can commence the treatment.
Oh, that was Brandehill, not Hildibrand. My bad. Did I see that Lalafell off to the left there? That's a Coblin. I'm sure the Lalafell's in the background around here somewhere. Oh, I feel so much better. I cannot thank you all enough.
Master PuPu recovered his strength in mere moments. 'Twould seem his powers of recuperation are just as advanced as his technology.
Oh, there's the Lalafell. I just spotted him. Can you see him, kids? Can you? I came here from another world, a stranger you've no cause to trust, and yet you've treated me so kindly. The people of this star are so welcoming.
Haha, you are our dear friend now, Master PuPu. 'Tis our pleasure to help. Uh-oh.
And it will be my pleasure to harm.
Uh-oh.
Shake, you have a gun. Shoot it down. Is the game really gonna keep doing this when he knows that Brandhild is this weird mathematical genius? A crystal. A conveniently placed crystal. I'll not fall for the same trick twice. No! Brandhild! Run. The crayon drawings. Oh no. What? Yeah, he out. He's gonna be out for a bit. Impotent worms, taste my full power. Is it my turn to do this, or is it Nashu's? What? Nashu's redemption arc? The tension is stirring. Yeah! Okay, that's awesome. It's stupid. It's okay, the goblin's fine. Not again! Team Rocket reference. took the full force of that destructive beam, yet there you stand, somehow singed but apparently unharmed. I've pondered and puzzled over this inexplicable fortitude of yours, and feel compelled to ask. Are you an alien?
Ah, a fine jest, but I assure you I am without a doubt an Uldan-born Mandeville of terrestrial Hurrian stock.
He's Hildibrand, Agent of Inquiry and Inspector Extraordinaire. What more do you need to know? Where to even begin? But never mind, we have more pressing matters.
Such as locating Master PuPu's missing comrade. 'Tis time we reopened the case of the silent correspondent.
Yes, exactly! And I have a firm theory as to who it was that took the wreckage and its erstwhile pilot. The Charlians! Sure. I am all but certain they've allied with insidious extraterrestrials, which means they'll be under orders to remove any evidence of alien activity. I'll wager we'll find what we're looking for in Old Charlian. We need only infiltrate their operations and expose this nefarious conspiracy.
You know, I can just walk through the door, right?
The Charlians can't be bothered to formally ally with foreign nations, much less aliens, and the Loprats don't count, or, trust me, they'd sooner flee the star than attempt to subjugate it. Yeah, that's true.
While Master Delian's theory does lack supporting facts, we have no other promising leads to pursue at present.
Oh, this is Brandhill, not Hildibrand.
Moreover, I understand that Charlian sets the standards for monitoring astronomical and astrological phenomena. Mayhap their experts have been tracking extraterrestrial movements. I've spoken out of turn. Please forgive my presumptuousness. Nay, my friend, I too sense our path points to the Isle of Archons. Pack your bags, everyone. We leave for Charlian immediately.
And with that, by Agents Unknown, is completed. That was... Oh, that was a cutscene for sure. Oh, man. Well, until next time, everybody, take care.